What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today on Tactical Pineapple, we are going to be discussing the quote-unquote non-toxic gas that the Metropolitan Terrorist Association... Oh, sorry, it's not? Okay, sorry. The Metropolitan Transportation Association for New York City released a statement that they're releasing a non-toxic gas into the atmosphere in conjunction with the Department of Homeland Security. And they're going to do it in over 100 locations in the following week and a half. Well, guys, I guess this should be a pretty, mellow topic to discuss since we all trust the government so much. But the Metropolitan Transportation Association has released a statement saying, hey, if you see a bunch of researchers, scientists, and generally weird-looking individuals while you're traveling in the next couple weeks, don't worry about it. We're just releasing a non-toxic gas into the system, where you're transporting yourself, where you're walking, where you're hanging out. We're just going to test whether or not this non-toxic biological agent moves about the city in the way we expect it. Absolutely fucking insane to think about it. And yes, I am going to work from some notes today just because I don't want to mess some of these statements up. It's absolutely insane. But the fact of the matter is they literally are saying they are planning for a chemical and biological attack. Essentially, right? So they're testing their readiness for such an attack. They're going to be tested as part of the federal preparation plan for terrorist action. Now, I don't know about you, but releasing a chemical agent into the air, even if it's non-toxic, sounds pretty fucking fishy. The fact that it's happening in New York City makes it even fishier. Now, in my research, I have found they've done this before. In 2016, they did it in New York City. They did it in Seattle, Washington. They did it in Washington, D.C. They did it in a couple other metropolitan areas, but they did it relatively low scale. This is specifically going to happen in New York City between the 18th and 29th of October, and they're going to target more than 100 locations. I think the actual total has not been released, but they're saying in about 120 locations. So the MTA literally announced it will be working with DHS and researchers, quote-unquote researchers, to deploy a non-toxic gas in about 120 locations, including public transportation, parks, and other public locales. These tests are going to take place over the course of 5 different days. So we can all assume approximately 25-ish, give or take, locations every single day that they test between the 18th and 29th. I know I said that, but I'm reiterating it because if you are in or about New York City, you definitely want to know about this. Number one, it could be anything, right? It is a non-toxic aerosolate that they're going to release into the atmosphere, and they're going to test whether or not the wind is going to travel it in the way that they expect it to. And if it doesn't travel in the way that they expect it to, what happens? I don't know. Now, the fact that they're going to trace it, they're going to track it, means that it can be tested for, means that it can enter your lungs, means that it can go into your system. I'm not saying they're up to no good. I'm just saying I don't fucking trust the government. I've seen enough individuals with problems caused by the government. Now, this particular administration, I don't trust at all. And anybody associated with New York City, I really, really fucking don't trust. So, that being said, if you're in the area between the dates of October 18th and October 29th, please be aware that this is happening. I don't know what it is. We don't know what it is. Most likely, it could be nothing. It could legitimately just be what they're saying it is. It could be an aerosolized version of the COVID-19 vaccine that's previously unknown, unseen, and untested. We don't know. They know that they want everybody vaccinated in New York City. Releasing it in 120 different areas seems like it might work to get that done. Now, this is all, like I said, to simulate an aerosol release. They actually say you should expect to see the researchers. Now, in other government testing that they've done, things like this and that, they've gone out of their way to make the researchers seem as though they're just transporters. They're just individuals taking the lorry or whatever you want to call it if you're over across the pond. But the fact of the matter is they're not even going to hide it this time. They're going to show you where they are, and it doesn't matter. Just know that we're there, right? So there is some level of transparency. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. And this is all actually being tested as part of, like I said, the national readiness, attack planning, essentially. Basically red team planning or whatever you want to call it. But they're just trying to see how prepared they can be or they are according to them. Now, like I said, I don't trust the fucking government as far as I can throw them. And we all know they're fucking bloated right now. So take it for what it is. Understand that the shit show is already going on. We are already in a war for our rights. And this administration especially doesn't give a shit about the Constitution. It doesn't give a shit about, individual rights. And the fact of the matter is I really fucking don't trust them. So I wanted to make sure I put this video out and let you know that it's happening. Again, as always, I'm just some asshole on the internet. I've got a phone and I edit some videos. So if you've liked this content, definitely go down below, hit the like button. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. I don't give a shit. Engagement is engagement, whatever. Comment, let me know what you think of the new location. If you're an old watcher, if you're a new watcher, let me know what you think of the videos too. We're going to be doing a lot more videos like this in the upcoming future. So if you do like it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep your fucking head on a swivel. I don't trust these motherfuckers to save my life. And if I can help save your life, that makes it even better. Catch you in the next one.